I have my handy dandy recipe notebook, so you already know what time it is. Let's get cooking. Welcome to my channel. This is Minnie Moving Mountains. My name is Minnie, and this is my series called Minnie Meals. Disclaimer, I am not a professional chef, nor am I a nutritionist. I'm just a girl in her moo-moo who cooks every night for her husband, so I can teach you how to cook, change up your meals for the week, or just give you something positive to watch. There is no fancy lighting. I just use a craft light. There's no fancy editing. I do this in one cut, and no fancy makeup. Just me showing you the things that I'm passionate about, which is cooking and baking, my weight loss journey, and crafting. Today is Sunday, April the 19th, 2026, meal number 76. Today we're having Tex-Mex pizza with zesty salsa and lime crema. So I am going to go ahead and turn around the camera because I assure you, there is nothing fancy going on here. I just want to focus on what you came here for, which is to learn how to cook. So let's move mountains together and let's get cooking. Here's your ingredients for today's recipe. Remember, I just cook for my husband and I. If you have a family that's bigger than ours, then you would double, triple, or quadruple the recipe. On today's episode, you're going to need ground beef, half a cup of all-purpose flour, sharp cheddar cheese, about 1 cup, or whatever feels right, 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, bell pepper diced, 1 tablespoon of Tex-Mex seasoning, half a cup of salsa, 2 tablespoons of sour cream, a lime that's zested and quartered, and pizza dough. To your oven, you're going to preheat it to 475 degrees. I'm going to be using a pizza still, but if you don't have one, you can use a pizza stone or a regular baking sheet. You're also going to preheat a large burner to medium heat. To a silicone mat on a baking sheet, you're going to flour the surface. Make sure to spread it around so it's evenly coated. Place your pizza dough on top of the baking sheet, and then you're going to sprinkle the tops with flour. Place a damp towel over the pizza. I always use a white towel, because artificial dyes and funky prints will imprint on your dough. Let the dough rise for 20 minutes. For our pizza sauce, you're going to combine your salsa and your cream cheese. I'm going to do this off camera so I can use an offset spatula. Mix well. To incorporate the cream cheese, you want to step it down a little bit and then press the spatula down hard and mix well. Set to the side until ready to use. For your crema, you're going to add your lime zest to your sour cream, squeeze of half of a lime, 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pepper. Mix well, and then set aside until ready to use. To a large pan on medium heat, you're going to add a drizzle of oil. This is olive. Season with 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pepper. Mash very well until it's like a fine paste, kind of like Taco Bell. Add your green peppers, taco seasoning, 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pepper. Mix well. My blue timer is for my induction burner. You're going to cook the meat and the peppers for 7 minutes. Once your dough has risen for 20 minutes, you're going to spray your surface. Place pizza dough on the baking surface you're going to put in the oven and then form into the shape that you want. Add your salsa combination to the dough and spread evenly, leaving a 1/2 inch border around for the crust. Add your cheese, and then of course I am going to add more cheese of Mexican cheese, but that is not required. I just like cheese on my pizza. Top with your ground beef and green peppers. You're going to place into an oven at 475 degrees. I am going to get reinforcements because this is heavy. My orange timer is for my oven. You're going to cook the pizza for 18 minutes. Once pizzas are done, you're going to drizzle them with the lime crema. I also have a salsa verde packet from Taco Bell, but this is not a requirement. It's just addition to. And that's it. You made a home-cooked meal. Good job. I'm going to turn around the camera so we can chat. Thank you guys so much for joining me on today's episode. It's such an honor and privilege to be able to cook with you guys. For this recipe, you can find it on my website, which is www.minniemeals.com. For my long-form content, you can find it on my YouTube channel at Minnie Salvant, as well as Facebook at Minnie Salvant. For my short-form content such as TikTok, Lemonade, or Instagram, you can find me at Minnie Moving Mountains. Let's move mountains together, and what should I cook next? I'll see you guys next time. Bye.